At Mehrabad, India, on February 18, 1925, several hundred people gathered to celebrate Meher Baba's 31st birthday. Little did they know that very shortly, Meher Baba would stop speaking and they would never hear his beautiful voice again. By the end of March 1925, Meher Baba directed his disciples to open a free hospital and dispensary and a free boarding school for poor children. With these activities in full swing, and in the midst of a growing number of followers, music programs, and celebrations, Meher Baba gave hints and warnings that he would soon be taking a vow of silence for 1 year. On the evening of July 9th, Baba retired to his hut, reiterated his warning, and stated that all Mehrabad residents should remain attentive to their duties while he maintained his silence. Baba emerged from the hut the next day, not speaking, a silent man. But during the days that followed, his disciples were surprised to see that keeping silence did not hinder Baba's communication and activities. He was equally eloquent communicating through writing and physical gestures. A few days after beginning his silence, Meher Baba began writing what was to become known as his secret book. He started writing his book in his Jopti hut, and then continued writing it in his table house, a cross between a large table and a small cabin. The table house was situated near the road, and the majority of activities in the ashram took place nearby. The number of visitors and followers at Mehrabad continued to grow, as this was a period of much activity and interest in Meher Baba and his work. Temporary structures needed to be built to accommodate the people, so Sai Darbar, Upasni Sarai, and Makkane Khas were soon constructed. This period also saw the lighting of the first Duni, or sacred fire, at Mehrabad. As Meher Baba continued observing silence and writing in seclusion, he simultaneously increased his spiritual discoursing to his followers, usually in the evenings or at weekly tea parties. Many of these discourses were transcribed as Baba wrote with chalk on slate and gestured to his audiences. It was as if he was preparing humanity for a new spiritual understanding, both through his public discourses and through his secret writings. A diary entry from one of Meher Baba's disciples from that period comments on Baba's silence and public discoursing. It states, "But Baba's silence is unique from many viewpoints. When he did not labor under the restriction of the self-imposed silence, Baba used to give the Mandali occasional lectures and explanations. But after beginning to observe silence, Baba has been very regular in explaining deep divine subjects. So much so that in the last 4 months the silent lectures were given so frequently that if put together they would make a big volume in itself. The few stray remarks given in this diary are merely offhand remarks. The real series of the deeper explanations that Baba has given during this period are contained in separate notes taken by Dadachandji, and these deeper explanations were never scribbled out nor conveyed by a few signs in a general way. In spite of the silence, Baba never looked nonplussed, ill at ease, or hesitating. Every member of the Mandali, who were fond of the explanations, were made to grasp fully the complicated significance with repetitions and many side explanations and examples. In this way, really speaking, a page of the explanation diary of Chandji's is the result of many fully written slates and a long time of signaling on the part of Baba." It may be that the above description is referring to the Infinite Intelligence manuscript. The handwriting from the manuscript is not Chandji's, however, and the scribe still remains unknown. The handwriting is definitely not Meher Baba's. Most likely, the Infinite Intelligence manuscript was copied from another source, probably Chauncey's original lecture notes. But the location of those original notes is also unknown. What is known is that this manuscript surfaced again in 1969 when it was rediscovered in a storage shed by Balna II, after Erich Jeswala asked Bal to look into the pile of collected items stored there.